mind is an incredible gift.
Good morning. Welcome
It's
to
the
the
most
Wake and Bake. It's your
powerful
host,
tool we have at our
Almighty.
disposal.
You know what I
But,
mean? Wake and Bake is where we get our morning motivation and vibes, man, to start our day off right. This is your boy Almighty, as I said. This is Bro Talk, LA's new positive vibe station, the most positive place on YouTube. So, you know, if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, you know what I'm saying, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, man, right now, as I said, this is the Wake and Bake. We're about to catch some vibes by listening to some motivation, start our day off right. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm a little late, you know, had a little life thing going on, you know what I mean? But here we are. Let's get to it.
The human mind is an incredible gift. It's the most powerful tool we have at our disposal. But like any tool, if left untamed and undisciplined, it can work against us instead of for us. The key to unlocking your true potential lies in disciplining your mind. Now, I know what you might be thinking.
It's easier said than done, though.
That sounds hard.
That's how, yeah.
That sounds like work.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is work. But
Everything.
it's the kind of work that pays incredible dividends. It's the work that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary, the achievers from the dreamers.
Okay.
You see, your mind is like a wild horse.
All right.
If left to its own devices, it will run rampant,
Okay.
chasing every thought, every distraction, every shiny object that catches its eye. But a disciplined mind is like a horse that's been broken and trained. It's focused, it's obedient, and it's harnessed to take you wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Imagine the power of having a mind that's completely under your control. A mind that doesn't get derailed by every fleeting emotion or impulse. A mind that stays laser focused on your goals and dreams, no matter what obstacles or temptations come your way.
I need that mind. I need that
That's
mind.
the kind of power that discipline brings.
I need that mind.
And it's not just about achieving success in the traditional sense, although, make no mistake, a disciplined mind is a prerequisite for any kind of lasting achievement. It's about achieving mastery over yourself.
Okay.
It's about becoming the captain of your own ship instead of being tossed about by the waves of circumstance. Now, let me be clear. Disciplining your mind is not easy. It's a daily battle, a constant struggle against the path of least resistance. But that's what makes it so valuable. Anything worth having in this life requires effort, requires sacrifice,
I know that.
requires discipline. Think about the greatest achievers throughout history. The inventors, the artists, the leaders, the visionaries. Do you think they achieved their greatness by accident?
No, they didn't.
By letting their minds wander aimlessly? Of course not.
I mean, some of them maybe.
They disciplined their minds. They harnessed the incredible power of focus and determination, and they channeled it toward their goals. So how do you discipline your mind? Well, it starts with awareness. You have to become acutely aware of the thoughts and impulses that are holding you back. When you catch yourself procrastinating or indulging in negative self-talk or getting distracted by trivial pursuits, you have to call yourself out on it. You have to shine a light on those mental habits that are keeping you stuck. Once you've developed that awareness, you can start to create new habits. Habits of discipline, habits of focus, habits of determination. Maybe it's setting aside dedicated time each day for undistracted work or study. Maybe it's practicing mindfulness and meditation to quiet the mental chatter. Maybe it's surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you to be your best self.
You should always have
Whatever it
that for
is,
sure.
the key is consistency. Discipline is not a switch you can flip on and off at will. It's a muscle that needs to be exercised and strengthened over time.
Okay.
And like any muscle, it will grow stronger the more you work it.
Okay.
But here's the flint in your mind. It isn't just about achieving external goals or accomplishments. It's about achieving inner peace, inner strength, inner fulfillment. When you have a disciplined mind, you're no longer at the mercy of every passing whim or emotion.
Okay.
You're in control. You're the master of your own destiny. Think about the people you know who seem to have it all together. The ones who radiate confidence and calm, even in the midst of chaos. Chances are, those people have disciplined their minds. They've learned to tune out the noise and focus on what really matters. And that's the true power of a disciplined mind. It gives you the ability to cut through the clutter and stay true to your values, your goals, your purpose. It frees you from the shackles of fear, doubt, and distraction that holds so many people back. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Disciplining your mind is hard work. It requires constant vigilance, constant effort.
It's got to be, it's uncomfortable.
There will be days when you falter, when you slip back into old habits and patterns of thought, but that's okay. That's part of the process. The key is to pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Because here's the thing, the more discipline your mind, the easier it becomes, the more you flex that mental muscle, the stronger it gets. And before you know it, the habits of discipline become second
Welcome
nature.
to the Wake and Bake,
They
morning
become a part
motivation.
of who you are. Well,
If you got your bleezy, go ahead, you know what I'm saying? This is a morning motivation. Starting off our day off right, you know?
woven into the
So
very fabric
tap
of your
in, tap
being.
in. Get a friend
And
and
when
get a
that
friend.
happens, my friends, that's when the real magic starts to unfold. That's when you start to tap into the true power of your mind. That's when you start to achieve things you never thought possible.
Gotcha.
That's when you start to live the life you've always dreamed of.
Discipline.
So, let me ask you, are you ready to take control of your mind? Are you ready to harness the incredible power that lies within you?
Yep.
Are you ready to
I'm
become
ready for
the
that.
master of your own destiny?
Vibe
The
in.
answer is
What's
yes.
good, brother?
Then let's
Welcome
get
to
started.
welcome to Bro Talk,
Let's
welcome to
commit
Wake and Bake.
disciplining our minds.
You know what I'm saying?
One
This
day
is
at a time,
LA's
one
positive
step at a
vibe
time.
station, the most
Let's
positive
embrace the struggle,
channel on
the
YouTube, man.
discomfort,
Appreciate
the
you.
hard
Welcome.
work
Let's
that
start
it
our day
takes
off right.
to cultivate true mental discipline.
Let's start our day off
Because
with
at
some
the end of the
motivation,
day,
good vibes.
That's what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. That's what separates the achievers from the dreamers. That's what separates those who live their lives on their own terms and those who are forever at the mercy of circumstance. So let's choose to be extraordinary. Let's choose to be achievers. Let's choose to be the masters of our own destiny. Let's discipline our minds and watch as the world opens up before us, filled with endless possibilities and
Vibes, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button. Tap in, man. Tap in. Tap in.
Trust me
Tap
on
in.
that. Because when you have discipline,
Tap in. For real, for real. That's
no
exactly what I'm
limit to
looking for.
you
Like-minded
can
individuals, man. Tap
No
in.
dream is too big, no goal is too ambitious. The world is yours for the taking. You know, when I look back on my own journey, the times when I struggled the most were the times when my mind was undisciplined. When I let doubt and fear creep in. When I let distractions and excuses derail me from my goal.
That right there.
But the times when I truly soared, when I achieved things I never thought possible, those were the times when I had disciplined my mind. When I had silenced the inner critic and focused all my mental energy on what I wanted to create in this world. And let me tell you, that feeling of harnessing the full power of a disciplined mind, it's like nothing else. It's an incredible rush. It's like becoming unstoppable, like having the wind at your back, propelling you forward with an unstoppable force. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to face down those inner demons, the doubts, the fears, the limiting beliefs that try to hold you back. And you have to be willing to fight for your dreams day in and day out with unwavering discipline and determination.
No matter how tough it is.
Because make no mistake, the path to a disciplined mind is not an easy one. It's a constant battle against the forces of mediocrity, against the pull of complacency, against the lure of instant gratification.
This is deep stuff right here, bro. Yo,
But
tap
that's what
in.
makes it so valuable.
This is deep stuff right
That's
here.
what makes the reward so sweet. Because when you fought that battle, when you've stared down those inner demons and emerged victorious, that's when you truly understand the power of a disciplined mind. You see, discipline is not something that's imposed upon you from the outside. It's something that comes from within. It's a choice to take control of your thoughts, your actions, your very existence. And when you make that choice, when you commit to that path, everything changes. Suddenly, the excuses and the distractions that used to derail you, they lose their power. Suddenly, the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become mere speed bumps on the road to success. Because you've tapped into that inner strength, that inner resolve that comes from a disciplined mind. And let me tell you, that feeling of empowerment, that sense of being in complete control of your destiny, it's addictive. It's a high that no substance on earth can match. Because when you have a disciplined mind, you're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You're the master of your own reality. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be thinking, Jim, this all sounds great, but I've tried to discipline my mind before, and I just can't seem to stick with it. And believe me,
that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's very hard.
I've been there. We all have. But here's the thing. It's not a one-time event. It's not something you can just check off a list and be done with. It's a daily practice.
It's a lifetime
a constant commitment to choosing the harder path, to doing the work, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's inconvenient.
A lot of us don't want to do the work. A lot of us, we want it easy. You know what I'm saying? Work hard versus work smart. We should always work smart, but a lot of us don't want the work. We want it easy. That's not the way of discipline. We need to be disciplined. Everybody coming in right now, this is the Wake and Bake morning motivation to start your day off right. This is Bro Talk, LA's new positive vibe station. You know what I'm saying? Tap in if you liking what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up. Let's
and
go.
Yes, there will be times when you slip up. There will be times when you give in to temptation, when you let your mind wander off track. But that's okay. That's part of the process. The key is to never give up. To never let those stumbles define you or derail you from your ultimate goal. Because here's the truth. A discipline.
With Canva, it's not just
we got ads right here.
but a way to generate.
Disciplined mind is not something you achieve once and then coast on for the rest of your life.
A disciplined mind is not something you achieve once and then coast on for the rest of your life.
It's something you have to nurture and cultivate every single day. Through the choices you make, through the thoughts you entertain, through the actions you take. And yes, it's hard work.
Does that mean that life is never going to be smooth? Does that mean that life is never going to be easy? Does that mean that we're going to constantly have to work through life? But then again, maybe by the time you do this so much, it becomes a second habit. You know what I'm saying? Or muscle memory. You know what I mean? Maybe that's how that goes. But is that what life sounds like? We got to keep working through it? I don't know. Let's keep hearing.
But anything worthwhile in this life is hard work. Anything that truly matters requires sacrifice, requires effort, requires discipline. Think about the greatest achievements in human history. The pyramids of Egypt, the works of Shakespeare, the moon landing. Do you think any of those things were accomplished by people who took the easy way out?
Shout out. Welcome.
Or discipline?
Tap in, join the fam.
They were
subscribe
by men and women.
Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, man.
To an extraordinary degree, who had harnessed the full power of their mental faculties and channeled it toward a singular goal, no matter what obstacles or setbacks they faced along the way. And that's the kind of power that's available to each and every one of us if we're willing to do the work. If we're willing to discipline our minds and tap into that boundless potential that lies within us all. So let me ask you.
That's deep.
Are you ready to take that journey? Are you ready to face down the inner demons and emerge victorious?
Hey,
are you ready to become the master of your own reality?
I'm ready.
The captain of your own ship?
I'm ready. I know it's not going to be easy.
Yes, then let's get to work.
Okay.
Let's start today right here.
I'm ready.
Right now.
I'm doing it right now.
Making a commitment to ourselves.
I'm doing YouTube right now.
Commitment to discipline our
That's what I wanted to do.
To cultivate that inner strength.
It's tough, but I'm doing it.
That will carry us through any challenge, any obstacle.
I got it. I'm here with you.
Any setback that life throws our way. It won't be easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. There will be days when you want to give up, when you want to take the easy way out.
Oh my God.
But on those days, I want you to remember why you started this journey in the first place. Remember the dreams and aspirations that first ignited that spark within you. Remember the vision of the extraordinary life you want to create for yourself. And when you remember those things, when you tap into that deep well of motivation and purpose, that's when you'll find the strength to carry on. That's when you'll find the discipline to silence the doubts and the distractions and to stay laser focused on your goal. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Living a life of purpose, a life of passion, a life of extraordinary achievement. And the only way to get there is through the power of a disciplined mind. So, let's make a pact, you and I. Let's commit to being disciplined in our thoughts, in our actions, in our very existence. Let's embrace the struggle, the discomfort, the hard work that it takes to cultivate true mental mastery. And when we do, when we finally unlock the full potential of our disciplined minds, just imagine what we can achieve. Imagine the heights we can soar to, the barriers we can break, the lives we can impact. The world is waiting for us, my friends.
This is true.
The world is waiting for those who are willing to do the work, to embrace the struggle, to discipline their minds and unleash their true power. So, let's not keep the world waiting any longer. Let's step into our greatness. Let's unleash the unstoppable force of our disciplined minds, and let's go out and change the world. One thought, one action, one achievement at a time. You know,
I've always said this. This is my time to talk. I've always said this. Whatever goal, whatever, however you experience in life right now, just know this. You're the only one that can speak about it. Like, you're the only one that knows how life is going for you. You're the main character of your life. In the movie, you're the main character. Nobody else knows. There's a saying we have in Nigeria. I'm Nigerian, if you don't know, born and raised. There's a saying we have in Nigeria. He who wears the shoe knows where it's hurting him. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person that knows. Nobody else. Other people can look at him and be like, oh, maybe it might hurt you because you're walking like this. But he who's wearing the shoe is the only one that knows where it's hurting him. You know what I'm saying? So in your life, you're the only one that knows how it is. AKA whatever dreams, aspiration, goals, whatever you're trying to, you're trying to achieve, chase that shit. Chase that shit with all, because at the end of the day, the only way you're going to know is if you do it. Not looking at somebody else because they're not you. No matter how similar your life experiences are, no matter how close y'all are, no matter, all that shit don't matter because their life does not define your life. And as I said, or as he's been saying, if all the great things that we have today, people might laugh at you if your shit is outrageous. If your dreams is outrageous, if you got big dreams, of course people gonna laugh at you. Why? Because they can't think that level. You know what I'm saying? They can't get to that point. Mentally, it's not their fault. They're looking at life from a different point of view. It's all about perspective, right? They're the main character in their lives. That's where that's where their movie is going. It's nothing wrong with that. They're gonna speak for, you know what I'm saying? You got your own goal. You're the only one that knows what you're going through. So you keep that up. You know what I'm saying? You keep focusing on your shit and you keep grinding that way. And bruh, you gonna achieve it. That's just the thing. If you put all your eggs in one basket, you gonna achieve it because bro, there's no other option. You know what I'm saying? If mentally you put it out there in the universe and your body's working towards it, no matter how tough it gets and you just keep to it, it's gonna happen, bro. It's just that's necessary. Maybe you might not achieve it to its height of it, but you're gonna achieve it to a very good portion of it. That's one thing I truly believe. You know what I'm saying? So chase whatever you chasing and just no matter who tells you otherwise, trust me, bro. The only way you're going to find out, the only way for you to show them, prove it to them, not out of hate, but just show them that, hey, you can do this too, is for you to try it. If you let people derail you, it's over with. All this great invention like electricity and all that shit, nobody had created that at the time. People were probably laughing at bro, like, bro, you dumb. You trying to do electricity. What the fuck? You trying to put the sky in a bottle? What, are you crazy? But when he did it, everybody was like, yo, that's how it be though. So chase your shit. You can prove that, bro.
One of the greatest lies we tell ourselves is that we don't have time to discipline our minds.
What's up, Brent Savage, man?
Caught up in the daily grind, in the hustle and bustle of modern life, that we convince ourselves that taking the time to cultivate mental discipline is a luxury we can't afford. But I'm here to tell you that's just an excuse. It's our undisciplined minds playing tricks on us, trying to keep us stuck in mediocrity, trying to keep us from reaching our full potential. The truth is, you have the same 24 hours in a day as everyone else. It's not about having more time. It's about using the time you have more wisely. It's about making the conscious choice to invest a portion of that time in disciplining your mind, in sharpening that mental blade that will allow you to cut through the distractions and the obstacles that stand in your way. Because here's the thing, when you have a disciplined mind, you actually gain more time. You're no longer wasting precious hours and days and weeks caught in the quicksand of procrastination or chasing after every shiny object that catches your eye. Instead, you're focused, you're purposeful, and you're making the most of every single moment. It's like the old saying goes, ask a busy person. And the reason for that is simple. Busy people, truly productive people, have disciplined their minds. They've learned to prioritize, to focus, to eliminate the time wasters and the energy drainers that so many of us allow to consume our days. So instead of telling yourself that you don't have time to discipline your mind, ask yourself this. Can you really afford not to? Can you really afford to keep living a life of distraction, of unfulfilled potential, of constantly feeling like you're treading water instead of swimming for shore? Because the truth is, disciplining your mind isn't just about achieving external goals or accomplishments. It's about achieving inner peace, inner fulfillment, inner mastery over your own existence. And that's something that's worth investing your time in,
Big fact.
no matter how busy you might think you are.
I have a message for the CEO
that's true.
of
That's
Ryze
true.
Healthcare. Pretty.
Hey, man. That's the end of the stream right here because I'm trying to keep it short. The blunt is over. But, hey, man, start your day off right. You know, chase your dreams. You know, believe in yourself and work hard towards it. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing I can tell you right there. You know what I mean? Just never give up. You know what I'm saying? Going into today, start your day off right with some, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that you got to chase your dreams and believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nishi Beats. Self-growth mindset on God. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Chase your dreams with vigor. Keep your mind positive. You know what I'm saying? You're the only one that knows how your life is. So you should, you know, definitely focus and make your, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else knows your life other than you. Not even your twin, not your parents, none of that shit. Everybody can tell you down, talk down to you on whatever your goals is. That's fine. Let them do that. That's their reality. In your reality, you achieving, you got something you trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So chase that. Going into today, you know what I'm saying? Ending this wake and bake with the words of motivation saying, you can achieve it. You can achieve it. If it's coming to your mind, the means is right around you. The universe is if the universe lets you think about it, there are no coincidences in the universe. So if you've thought about it, if you want to achieve it, look around you. The pieces are there. It's already right there. You just gotta mesh it together and create that. Go into your day with that. Peace and blessings. Everybody that's seen this, hit that subscribe button. This is Bruh Talk, the channel, you know what I'm saying, where it's all positive vibes, trending topics, all that good stuff, reacting to stuff, all love and peace, you know what I'm saying. LA's new positive vibes station, you know what I'm saying. YouTube's new, you know, YouTube's home for positivity. I can just say empathy, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying. We only taking love over here. Join the fam, you know what I'm saying. My chat is called the fam, you know what I'm saying. So join the fam, you feel me? And yeah, I'm gonna catch you next time, you know what I'm saying. Peace and blessings. Stay mighty close to the Almighty. I'm out.